Alicia Vega Navarrete. My research is about crowdsourcing as a strategy to improve the dissemination of quinoa consumption in Peru in 2014. The objective of my research is to determine if the crowdsourcing strategy will improve the consumption of quinoa in Peru in 2014.
Yo trabajo con la quinoa importada, que la vendo a 22 soles. La quinoa nacional está a 18 soles.
¿Usted consume quinoa?
De vez en cuando, porque ahorita la quinoa está bien cara.
¿Tiene conocimiento sobre sus valores nutritivos?
Vagamente.
Disculpe, ¿usted consume quinoa?
Sí,
¿Le parece accesible el precio o muy caro?
muy caro.
¿Sabe qué valor nutritivo tiene la quinoa?
As you can see, quinoa consumption is minimal. But why? What is causing this? There are three main reasons why quinoa consumption is so low in our country.
¿Saben los valores nutritivos que tiene la quinoa?
Bueno, no tengo mucho conocimiento.
Due to lack of knowledge of farmers and community on major nutritional benefits that it has. The lack of use of other regions of Peru, as it is the Sia, which has a fertile land and an excellent climate to plant and adapt the Andean grain crop.
Disculpe, ¿no es de quinoa? Sí, la de medio kilo está a 250 y la de por 250.
The sales price for the domestic market is not accessible to all families. We are the second exports and the largest producer of the grain, so this work aims to provide a new solution to increase the consumption of quinoa, can be eliminate the high levels of malnutrition in our country. Different strategies has been developed to provide a solution to this problem, but none of them has functioned. What is proposed in this research is the use of crowdsourcing strategy. What is crowdsourcing? It is a strategy used as an outsourcing process to solve a community problem, calling through social networking to a group of people interested in providing ideas and proposals to solve the problem in a quickly way, without coordinated place and without high cost. What advantage allow the use of this strategy? There are research related to the topic of the fashion of quinoa in Peru, which have come to the conclusion that this grain is one of the main food for a good health for a large number of locations worldwide. Likewise, it was also concluded that higher priority is placed for sale of this grain. Some research about crowdsourcing say that this is a good strategy because this strategy is innovative and easy to use, which you can obtain cost advantage and different opinion about a common them among. No researching only receive feedback but also to find a solution to a specific problem. The Peruvian Institute of Natural Products and Ministry of Agriculture mention in their different publications that currently quinoa is one of the food with the highest nutritional value, ensuring our food and also provides a great growth to the economy by exports increasing in 75% over the past 5 years. Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, addition to improving performance to meet unmet demand, should think that people need to consume this food because it is a low-calorie grain, gluten-free and high in protein. I have been talking about the importance of eating quinoa, but before proceeding, I will talk about this grain. Quinoa is considered a native plant to the vicinity of Lake Titicaca, After that, the species was adapted to different agroclimatic and cultural conditions, resulting thus distributed widely adapted to different soils and climates to be used among different communities. Actually, it is produced in Junín, Cusco, Puno, and Arequipa. Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations reports that the nutritional value of quinoa is divided into proteins contain between 14 to 20% of proteins. These proteins contain a large amount of amino acids compared to other cereals. Beneficial fats. Quinoa contains monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. Minerals contain fósforo, calcio, hierro, potasio, magnesio, litio, and cobre. Vitamins B, C, E, and F. The main importing countries are USA quinoa with 29,000 tons, Germany to 144,000 tons, Netherlands with 148,000 tons imported in 2012. The main exporting countries are Bolivia with 26,000 tons, USA 14,000 tons, Germany with 120,000 tons exported in 2012. As drafted in this research, exploratory design and quality research will be used because currently there are specific students that have provided new proposals to improve the dissemination of quinoa consumption in Peru through existing research literature and case studies of organizations involved in protecting the health food in the country. On the other hand, an explanatory research will help to explore, describe, and verify the effectiveness of using crowdsourcing and outsourcing strategies to spread the consumption of quinoa in Peru using a quasi-experimental design because the subject of the research is not chosen randomly but is a pre-existing group. My sample one will be: my population consists of 70 major organizations responsible for caring Peru and Peruvians protect through food health programs. Under this criteria, as for the sample for this research, we'll use a not probabilistic sample intentional or selection criteria. Show 2 will be the population consisting of people interested and willing to generate ideas and develop strategies to protect every member of it to ensure food security. For this research, we'll use a no probabilistic sample, intentional or selection criterion. Instrumentation. For both samples, we use the following video. We are the second country to export quinoa. What is special about this grain? Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations has declared quinoa as a complete food because it contains all 20 essential amino acids for human nutrition. Quinoa compounds bring benefit for people who consume it without caring the age. Quinoa helps the development of neurons and prevention of various diseases like osteoporosis or diabetes, stimulate the blood circulation and release constipation. However, in 2002, domestic production of quinoa was 48,524 tons. The consumption is minimal, unlike exports aument to 1,300 tons. We have the perfect food in our hands, but Peruvians don't consume it in their daily diet. What ideas do you suggest to encourage quinoa consumption? This guide and structured depth interview will target 70 major organizations located in Peru. Sample 2 is used as a focus group guide. It is made by people interested and willing to generate ideas and develop strategies.